What's up, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Mixtape.
Yeah.
Can you guys smell that?
I do.
Football season right around the corner. And what better way to get us in the spirit of one of the best times of the year
Than to wear a Mets shirt.
This is how you know you're a true fan. AJ, I wore this for you because in spite of the debacle of a Mets season, you know what we did for the first time in, I think, 9 years, Brad?
Beat the Braves.
We won the season series with the Atlanta Braves. They're the only team that we can beat this year. But no, we're going to kick off the intro into football season by doing a snake draft on the best gridiron movies of all time.
Oh, yeah.
We had an awesome collection. Most of this month, we're all excited because, let's face it, it's what you want to hear and it's what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Football season is almost back.
I'm itching.
We've got some awesome content coming up later in the month, our NFL previews, some fantasy stuff, but we're going to get things kickstarted with all-time greatest football movies, be some riffraff on characters, coaches, some comedies, some dramas. I'm sure we're going to hit all your favorites. So please, if you haven't yet, give us a follow, subscribe on YouTube, and let us know in the comments if we got it right or who you would have as like your top pick.
Yeah.
So
Well, we all know who's going last in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, I wish
I'm gonna pick tonight. I'm gonna mix it up.
someone needs to count. This has to be maybe six.
with the
Six
number
in a
one
row?
pick, Brad. Brad's had it. I think he's like the Jets in real life.
Yeah.
Getting the top pick. And number 2, Brent.
Well,
it's just meant
why
to
not?
be.
Keep the streak going.
It's a heavy piece of paper. It stays on the bottom.
I told Brent I tried to get in early and
we'll snake
put my
draft.
name on 3 pieces of paper and put it in the hat.
We'll snake draft it up, give your pick, give why you like it, and we'll let it flow from there.
I'm going to go ahead and take this one right off the board. This was my childhood favorite also. This is my favorite team, the Giants. We're going with Little Giants.
Okay.
Yep. Great movie.
Came out in 1994. This is just like a family comedic, the Sandlot version of football.
Yep.
It's got Rick Moranis, Ed O'Neill, to name a couple bigwigs. But
Coach John Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madden, they bring the Madden bus. I think Bruce Smith or
Is
a handful of guys.
Is Lawrence Taylor in it?
Emmett's in that one. No,
Yeah.
he's in another one.
Okay.
He's in another
That's
movie
right.
that'll
Oh, yeah,
show
yeah.
up later on.
But Ed O'Neill's character plays the older brother, and he's a car dealership owner in the town, and he was a big-time football player in his hometown.
Yeah.
So he comes back, and he's coaches like the Pop Warner team, and he's got a niece who's trying out, who they call the Icebox. And she just blows all the boys away. But her uncle doesn't let her on the team, so her dad decides to start a team of nothing but riffraff, the kids that nobody wants.
Yeah.
Got some great comedy in this with the kids. I like the kid who's allergic to everything.
Oh, yeah.
Blowing
Yeah.
bubbles out of his nose.
You got Icebox, Hot Hands, Spike.
Hot Hands. Yeah.
Hot Hands used.
B-Wall had his hands full with hot hands. Right?
Yeah. No, this is a great movie. I remember when we were younger. I was 10 when it came out, and I absolutely love this movie. Like you said, it's really about the misfits, starting their own team and taking on the bigwigs. But I found this interesting. The movie actually originated from an early 1990s McDonald's Super Bowl commercial about Pee Wee football.
Saw it. I didn't know Spielberg wrote it.
Well, Spielberg approached James Ferguson, who did the commercial, and told him, I love the idea. I want to do a movie about it. And although Spielberg didn't direct it, I think it was under like his production company.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember what the bet was for? The brothers have a bet on who's going to win the football game. I can't remember what it was. Was it for his car dealership?
The gas station. Didn't he own a gas?
Something like that.
Maybe.
I don't think it was for the dealership. I don't know.
I can't remember what it was. Yeah, at some point, look it up, Brad. See if while we're going through some of our picks, because they had some sort of wager that I think was pretty serious. It wasn't like It wasn't just like, I'll buy you dinner.
It could have been the car dealership for the gas station.
I think that's what it was. I think it was a more...
Rick Moranis owned the gas station, Ed O'Neill owned the car dealership.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good choice to start out.
All right. A little comedy action to get us going.
Yeah, car dealership for the gas station.
I thought it was pretty high stakes.
Yeah. The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, was that the Statue of Liberty style play that they
Yeah.
called? Yeah. All right. Well, we've given AJ a shout out. We got to give Papa Joe a shout out for this next one. This is my number one overall pick. I'm happy it's still on the board. We're going to remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Denzel plays Coach Herman Boone for the 1971 T.C. Williams High School up in Alexandria, Virginia. It was the first year that they integrated the school. This movie has it all. It's got leadership. It's got, in my opinion, the best coaching performance of a football movie. Ned Yost, the perennial coach, gets replaced as they're integrating the schools by Coach Herman Boone. The town is up in arms about it, but Boone's got some real skill. He is tough, but
Denzel is the equalizer in every movie.
in everything. He's tough but fair. You've got iconic scenes in this movie when they get up in the middle of the night at the training camp and run to Gettysburg, and he gives them that speech. You've got the left side, strong side between Bertier and Julius. This movie also starred some up-and-comers. Ryan Gosling is on this football team, and then Coach Yost's football-crazed daughter, who's always like talking strategy and playbook, was a young Hayden Panettiere. You also had some incredible characters in this movie. You had Louis Lastik, the big offensive lineman who loved Motown music. You had Sunshine, the hippie kid who moved from California who was forced to cut his hair. You had Petey.
Rev,
the quarterback. A real cast of characters, but I just think this one obviously has some serious components to it, but in my opinion, the greatest football movie.
That dude who played Julius, like, he looked like a beast out there because he was 30 years old.
Yeah, a lot of these guys were.
Yeah,
a lot of these guys were not young.
Yeah, this was a great movie, especially based on a true story.
That was Avon Barksdale playing Julius from The Wire.
But yeah, and I say loosely because, obviously this movie, they took some liberties to obviously make the movie better. But
there were no close games in real life in this movie. I remember Papa Quiggs telling us about that. They blew everyone out.
Yeah, and Bertie, I believe in real life he didn't get paralyzed until after the season.
After the state championship game, yeah.
But anyway, just an amazing movie. Honestly,
really
this is such a great movie.
Yep. Yeah, I love how slowly you can start to see the groups coming together and them actually forming a team. And the way that Boone did it was incredible. The offense and the defense, and then having them room with someone and getting to learn about them. And
the
it's
scene
really a great
in
movie.
Gettysburg, incredible scene.
Yep.
All right, yeah, two good ones off the board. But my number one movie is actually still on the board.
Oh, so we each got our top pick.
Nice.
So, I'm going with Rudy from 1993. Not only my favorite football movie, but one of my favorite movies ever. This is a young Sean Astin as Daniel Rudy Rudiker, small town kid from Illinois. Always dreamed of playing football at Notre Dame. His entire family is obsessed with Notre Dame. No one thinks he has a real shot, but he decides to go to try and get in Notre Dame. He doesn't at first, so he keeps working harder at another college. Finally gets in, and he's able to make the practice team. And this is actually another football movie based on a true story.
John Favreau.
Yeah, John Favreau plays his
Vince Vaughn in this movie.
His best friend there. Vince Vaughn is on the team.
John is the one who tutors him, because not only did Rudy have to overcome being 5'6", he had to overcome. He had
Bricks in
dyslexia.
his head.
Exactly.
He really struggled with school. So
Yeah.
there was several different factors that he had to overcome.
Yeah,
in this
and
movie.
and it's a movie about overcoming, and he finally makes the team.
I
And
can't
the-
help but think about Sean Astin in 50 First Dates.
One of his greatest roles. I love that role that he plays.
He's got like the fishnet, like the mesh,
Oh
the
my
mesh
gosh,
top
it's
on.
amazing. But yeah, and then the ending. It's actually true. In real life, he actually did get to play in his final game of senior year. Recorded a sack, got carried off the field.
That's like the ultimate rush, like movie watching. That
Oh,
moment
dude.
when he comes off the end.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
why? Do you want to know why too? This movie. Next time you have a chance to watch it, I think I'm gonna show this one to the kids.
All to that moment.
The musical score in this entire movie is one of the best scores,
Yeah.
and this is what Brad's talking about. It's the build up to the moment.
Yep.
One of my favorite scenes in a movie is when the offensive linemen on the sideline, they're beating Georgia Tech. It looks like, the game is slowly getting to where they're putting it away, and you just hear him on the
Chanting.
sideline.
Yep. It's such. I
The
like.
scene too, when all the players put their jerseys on the coaches.
Yeah.
Iconic scene, even
Yeah.
though that didn't happen in real life.
No,
that was
it did
a good
not
one,
happen
though.
in real life.
Coach
Well,
was sad every single.
They
one.
said the coach Dan Devine was supposedly
Yeah.
very pro.
He
Rudy.
liked
put him
Rudy.
in the game.
He wanted him on the team.
But you got to make a movie, so that you had to have that conflict and that.
But yeah, like you said, all those scenes. It's one of those movies, just from the beginning to the end.
This is one of the reasons I'm a
is-
Notre Dame fan.
A classic movie to me, and my favorite football movie.
What's another great scene in this movie? He's young and they're at the house with the dad watching with Rudy's dad watching Notre Dame on Saturday, and the friend's over, and at halftime of the Notre Dame game, the friend says, "Can we put the Purdue game on for a little while?"
Yeah.
And dad doesn't let him, so they only watch Notre Dame in this
Yeah.
household. Great movie. That's
and-
one of the best scenes is when his parents come to the game.
Oh,
His dad
great.
didn't believe. His dad doesn't believe that he's on the team, and you can see.
Yeah.
And his dad is just like blue collar, like steel worker or
Steelworker,
something,
yeah.
and he's like tearing up as he's coming in to watch.
Yeah, his brother was the biggest doubter, although
Yeah, the brother. Yeah.
he didn't have a brother in real life. But
Yeah.
you needed. But the brother really represented all the people that told him that he couldn't. Apparently, in the movie.
Exactly.
All right. With that being said, one of my other favorite football movies ever is a comedy, and this is going to be The Waterboy with Adam Sandler from 1998.
Starting to pick off my picks.
Bobby Boucher, Waterboy, at a school, he gets fired from his job. So he joins South Central Louisiana State Mud Dogs. And that is coached by Coach Klein, Henry Winkler, who does nothing but talk to
Coach
himself.
Fonz.
He's got that playbook.
And he has a playbook that the other coach stole, and throughout the whole movie, he just talks to himself. He's going crazy. It's a hilarious role by Henry Winkler.
You know who's great? You know who's great in this movie? Kathy Bates.
Oh, Kathy
as,
Bates.
as his overprotective, overbearing mom.
I think she got nominated or won some type of award for that role. But Vicky Valancourt is the girl in the movie, fresh out of jail and looking for love. And Bobby Boucher is the guy. She teaches him things that he's never known or seen before, and he's very thankful for that.
Never forget Rob Schneider in this.
Yeah, dude, Rob Schneider, you can do it. But yeah, this is just a great movie. Another movie of overcoming. He gets angry and tackles one of the players on the team, and the coach realizes that he could unlock something in Bobby.
Then he tackles his
And how-
professor. Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
And then in the beginning, how they're beating teams like only because it's like a fumble recovery touchdown. Their offense is
Yes,
so bad,
yep.
so they're only scoring when Boucher makes a play.
All it
but
took
what?
was some glacier water to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Save
what
the
the
day.
best? The best is how you think about great athletes, right? People talk about like. Michael Jordan always like had a chip on his shoulder. He would make up slights, like
Yeah.
make up that the other team
Yeah.
had talked bad about him. Or Tom Brady the same way, being like a 6th round draft pick. Well, Bobby Boucher had that greatness as well because in his head he would picture the other team talking bad about water. water sucks. It really sucks the whole like offensive line's head.
It's great because he gets made fun of his whole life, so he has a ton of motivation. And
this is where Lawrence Taylor makes an
yes, we talked about Lawrence Taylor has a famous line in this movie. That
he says, "Don't smoke crack."
is great. Another scene that I love is the wrestler, the Big Show's on TV taking calls, and Bobby calls in and tells him he wants to be like him, and he's like, "Oh, that's cute, kid. How old are you?" And he's whatever. I don't even remember, like 28, and Big Show just starts laughing right at him. So does the announcer. But I loved it. This is one of those football movies you watch, all the time. Just hilarious.
Well, Jamie, I think you inspired me to actually change my pick. I was going to go serious again, but I think I've got to stay on the Adam Sandler track here. Quarterback Paul Crewe, The Longest Yard remake.
Yes.
This movie has so many people in it. You've got Michael Irvin, you've got Nelly, you've got Bill Romanowski, you've got Stone Cold and Goldberg. You've got, in my opinion, one of the greatest parts of this movie is Kevin Nash when he starts taking the estrogen.
So good.
By accident. You've got Brian Bosworth. Those are just like kind of the cameo side roles. You've got Sandler, Chris Rock, Tracy Morgan, but you know who steals the show in this movie and is the sole reason this is my number 2 pick? Cheeseburger Eddie.
Oh, Cheeseburger Eddie.
Terry Crews is brilliant in this movie. I really like the premise of this movie too. You got an ex-NFL player who got in trouble for gambling, had a gambling problem, ends up in prison, and you have this game between the crooked warden, the police, and then this group of inmates. And where the tide really turns in this movie is when Paul Crewe goes up against Michael Irvin in basketball, shows that he's tough, and he convinces them to start playing, on the football team, and that's when it really takes.
They got some monsters on the team. The guy that is in the cell by himself, the giant, what's his name, is just a monster. You have...
is he the one that drop kicks the dude in the beginning?
I can't remember the actor's name. He's like, I can play quarterback.
Yeah, dude. That guy is great.
He's so good.
And he throws the ball directly at the ground.
He's having an identity crisis.
Yeah, they shown the video of him and Tracy Morgan in the back.
What is Chris Rock's name? It's
Caretaker.
like Caretaker. He gets in the uniforms as like his last act. And I really enjoyed this movie.
This was a hilarious movie and really a great movie.
This one grossed a ton too at the box office.
Yeah, now the original is great as well. If you haven't seen the original, check out the original. And the actual Paul Crewe in the original
is the coach.
Burt Reynolds in the new movie, which I thought that was cool that he came back to kind of give it the okay, the thumbs up to remake and be part of it.
Absolutely.
Good pick.
Brad?
Let's stay on the comedy line, and we got to go with Scott Bakula in Necessary Roughness.
Okay.
Plays the 34-year-old old high school star playing for Texas State University College. It's a made-up college, but it follows this team because the school got in trouble on NCAA sanctions. They had to clean house with the football program. The dean is after them, trying to get the program canceled. But you got a couple guys making movie debuts. Rob Schneider's in this. You got Jason.
What is Rob
Bateman
Schneider not in?
Yeah. I bet he says you can do it. But it's another ragtag team. And they're facing not only the other teams, but the dean. Kathy Ireland, the kicker in this team. They needed to pick up somebody else because everyone on the team plays both offense and defense.
Yeah. Go both ways.
But it's a good old
What
classic.
this was? What was this from the 80s or 70s?
So I have a confession to make. I have still never seen
91.
Necessary.
Oh, 91?
I have a
Really?
confession to
I
make.
thought it was older.
This may disqualify me from sitting on this board. I've never seen Necessary Roughness. You know what I remember about it though? I remember being a young kid. Our mom didn't always let us.
That was probably the last time I watched it. I was young. I'd have to watch it again.
I remember going to Movie Gallery, and the box on this one, it was like a football with like a mustache or something on it.
Yeah.
It was like actually on the. But mom would never let us rent this one.
Um,
I'm gonna have to
She
check
didn't
this
like
one out.
footballs with
couple
mustaches.
Yeah, you got Jerry Rice.
Foosball is the
Yeah.
devil. Let's just say we could relate to that, Brad and I.
You had Jerry Rice, Jim Kelly, Dick Butkus, Herschel Walker all
Yeah.
making appearances.
Cameos.
And then Kathy Ireland actually learned how to really kick
For the
this
movie, I got to check this one out.
Kathy Ireland. I think I had a poster of her when I was younger.
I remember a couple posters in our uncle's attic.
Yeah, I think it was actually a hand-me-down from my cousin. But so,
Oh,
what do you
don't
do?
forget-
2?
Yeah, I forgot
You get
about,
2 in a row.
You get another
I
one?
forgot about Scott's career as in Quantum Leap. Remember that show?
I don't think I watched
our
it, but
dad used
he
to
was
watch
the
it all
star
the
of that.
time.
He was the
Yeah.
star of that, right? Yeah.
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 That was before my time.
Oh, I'm up again. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do I want to pick? All right. This one's great. Let me see what I got on it. Any Given Sunday.
Oh, that was my next pick.
I had
That was my
that
next
there.
pick.
I love this one.
Great movie.
But Al Pacino,
It's a game of inches.
This is an intense movie.
Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz,
Yeah.
Dennis, not Randy Quaid,
Lawrence Taylor.
Star-studded
Lawrence
cast.
Taylor.
Lawrence is great in this
Lawrence
movie.
He goes the limits.
Yeah.
Dies on the field.
Yeah.
And comes back.
Yeah.
Gruesome. This shows like the gruesome nature of football.
This one had the video footage that was like ahead of its time, like
Yeah.
on the field. You're showing
Helmet
it from like,
cam.
from like Willie Beeman's point of view
Yeah.
as he's escaping.
The direct. That's how Oliver Stone wanted
Great
you to
movie.
feel like you were actually in like the huddle in the place. So that's why
Miami
one of those
Sharks.
shots.
You got Pacino's the aged out coach.
who the owner doesn't like.
And then Cameron Diaz, young new owner.
Tony
Yeah.
D'Amato.
And then Jamie Foxx is the franchise player.
Third, yeah. He becomes,
becomes,
yeah. He
yeah.
was third string until
Yeah.
everyone got banged up.
Willie Beeman.
My name is
Yeah.
Willie Beeman.
Yeah, he starts believing his own hype.
You even got a guy.
He
a
yaks.
lineman gets his eye gouged
Oh,
out of his
yeah.
head.
It's an
He's laying
intense
on the
movie.
field. Yeah, super intense, but
Well, it shows the dark
it-
side.
Yeah, the dark side
Yeah.
of fame,
Yeah.
and it shows the dark side of on the field and off the field.
Yeah, you've got the injections. That's how Quaid ends up
Yep.
getting hurt. They're just injecting guys to get him back out there. You've got the, it's almost like the coach, an older coach that the players are starting to tune out a little bit and that the owner definitely does not want there. She's more
Yeah.
like the new school mentality. But what I love about it is at the end, how he takes the job coaching the new expansion team. And he takes Willie Beeman with him as like their first free agent expansion pickup there.
Yeah, this movie was so gritty that Oliver Stone pitched it to the NFL, and they were like, "You're not getting any
Yeah.
licensing with it." They hated the
Make up
concept.
your own teams.
Yeah, they hated the concept of the movie. They
know
were
what
like,
other
"You're not
mo-
allowed to use anything that has to do with the NFL."
You know what other movie they probably did that too? Concussion
Yeah.
with Will Smith. No, but
Exactly.
this arguably the greatest coach speech of all time when Pacino gives the halftime
Oh,
speech
yeah.
in this one about it being a game of
Pacino's
inches.
great.
He's really good in this movie.
No,
Great choice, Brad.
Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J actually got in a fight on set because LL Cool J just
I
kept,
forgot
took
LL was
his
in
role-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took his role too serious
Yeah.
and punched Jamie Foxx.
It's great. I'm going to keep it serious too because I had these two neck and neck with each other. I'm going with the program. James Caan, coach of Eastern State University Timberwolves. Same thing. This shows the behind the scenes of like early 90s big time college football.
Yeah.
You've got several characters who are all like a bit flawed in this movie. The coach is obviously under high pressure to win. The boosters, it's like that high pressure experience when you're expected to win every year. Quarterback in this one, Joe Kane, you watch him and the pressure he has, not only as the quarterback, but he grew up with an alcoholic dad. He has his own struggles with alcoholism, so you see that through him. You've got the incoming freshman, Omar Epps, hugely underrated actor of that
actor,
time period.
yeah.
But Omar Epps, I think Holly Berry's his girlfriend in this movie. He comes in as the freshman like hotshot, and it takes him a while to buy into like team first. He's kind of all about the individual
Yeah.
self. And then you also have Steve Latimer, the defensive guy who's on roids in this movie. Who's
I gotta
just
watch this again.
Oh, it's such a good
I have not
movie.
seen this in a long time
Yeah,
either. but-
Chris Berman has a cameo in this movie. But this,
Okay.
I think this was one of the movies that convinced me to go out for football in middle school. It's like watching this movie was like, all right, I'm going to play football.
I'm gonna join the
it's-
program.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be on
It's worth
the
a
list as
rewatch.
well.
Yeah, it's
Got
worth a
it.
rewatch.
That I gotta watch. Necessary Roughness as well.
Oh yeah.
All right, my third pick is gonna be right in the heart of my high school era. That I did not play high school football, but you didn't really need to relate to this.
Before you say it, how many times do you think we watched this movie in Vista Lake?
I mean, this
Hundreds? Triple digits?
every
Triple
night,
digits?
every night that we spent the night in Vista Lake. But yeah, this is Varsity Blues, and
I don't want your laugh.
I don't want your life. But yeah, this is a movie. James Vanderbeek plays Jonathan Moxon, or Mox. He's the team's backup quarterback. He's like the smart kid, and he doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He doesn't want to be a starter.
Doesn't even seem like he likes football that much.
No, and he's only doing it really.
He wants to write.
Yeah, he's only doing because his dad was a football star in high school in West Cannon, Texas. And anyway, the star player, Paul Walker, gets injured. Jonathan Moxon has to come in and play. But the coach, John Voight, is just Bud Kilmer.
He's great in this movie because you hate him.
Yeah, you hate the coach. He just will do anything to get the guys on the field, make them win. He's willing to put his players in danger.
Texas size ego. He won't let the running back score touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like there's some racism going on. There's a whole bunch of
Yes.
stuff going on with Kilmer.
But and this perfectly embodies late '90s teen culture. Like I said, this hits home because we grew up right at the age right when this came out, same age as they're supposed to be in the movie. But you have like Tweeter.
Want to see the new Tweeter end zone dance?
Yeah,
Touchdown dance?
he has his end zone dance. He's the crazy guy on the team. And you just mentioned his dad, James Caan.
Yeah.
So Scott Caan plays that part. But yeah, this movie, like you said, we probably watched
Billy
this
Bob
movie.
has a pet pig in this movie.
Yeah, Billy Bob is great.
He's struggling with like concussions
Yep.
and issues with that. You know what one of the iconic scenes from this movie is whenever
Bikini?
whenever
Whipped cream?
whenever Mox is trying to stop the clock, instead of spiking it, he targets the mascot from the other team and drills the
Yep.
mascot. But yeah, Texas high school football at its finest. You got
Yeah.
everyone. The big deal was like winning the state championship.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everyone talks about it. And yeah, this was in the high school wheelhouse for us. And I can't even tell you how many times I've seen this movie.
Yeah, I love it. Great movie. All right, I'm going to go with another comedy right here. A very underrated football movie, in my opinion, but it's called The Replacements.
Oh, nice.
From 2000.
Joe Falco.
Nice.
Shane Falco, yeah. Keanu Reeves is the star of it. And this is basically, the movie is players go on strike in the NFL, so they need to get backup players in. Shane Falco, former college quarterback who kind of dumped the bed in the Sugar Bowl, and he basically disappeared from football, but he comes back to be the quarterback of the team. Gene Hackman plays the coach, Jimmy McGinty, and he's great in this movie. He brings back just a bunch of misfits that band together and start learning how to win games. And, they're bullied by the other NFL players that are holding out. They don't want them to take their jobs. But yeah, this movie is actually inspired by the 1987 NFL players' strike. Owners for the first 3 games used replacement players to play in the NFL games. The Washington Redskins, I say that because that was the name at the time, the Washington Redskins went 3-0 with replacement players, and went on to win the Super Bowl when the real NFL players came back that year. But
I love the kicker in this movie.
he's great. Just smokes cigarettes the whole time. But yeah, there's just a whole list of characters in this. It's a funny movie. Shane Falco's looking for love. Finds it. What is she? A bartender, I think.
The cheerleader, right?
Cheerleading coach. Ends up becoming the cheerleading coach.
You know that Keanu Reeves in this movie, I read this in the research for this, played so well, was like such a good athlete, was offered a tryout by the Ravens and he turned it down. Yes.
You know what else he was a football star in was Point Break.
That I wanted to mention that as like an honorable mention. I almost tried to fit that in as a football Johnny Utah.
Johnny Utah.
He came out, he said that was a little overblown. He was like, because someone asked him in a couple different interviews.
Thanks for fact checking.
But he was like, it's a little overblown. He was like, for people to think that I could play in the NFL, he was like, it's a little crazy. He was like, but the Ravens, because the reason that was because everything was at
Trent Dilfer was the quarterback for the Ravens.
They were like, all right, if Dilfer could do it, then you can. But yeah, everything was filmed at the Baltimore Ravens Stadium and around that area. But
all right, well, I'm keeping it in Texas. We're going Friday Night Lights. This is based on an iconic book. You got Billy Bob Thornton playing the coach of, I want to say, the 1988 Permian Panthers in Odessa, Texas. Yep. This one has, again, some really great characters in this movie. You got Boobie Miles, the running back who's just all bravado.
Freak athlete,
and he ends up getting hurt, tries to come back too soon. So the team has to kind of switch gears. They've got a young running back who ends up playing well. You got, Riggins is the tough-nosed fullback whose dad has the drinking problem. Tim McGraw is the dad, and he's always rubbing it in his son's face that he has a Texas State championship ring. Billy Bob is the coach in this one. And this gritty team ends up making it in the movie to the state final against Dallas Carter. And they did a really good job, again, with some of the football scenes in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
But this was another one in real life that had to twist some things a little bit. It was actually the state semifinal in real life that they lost to Dallas Carter. But just your typical high school, bright lights, Friday nights in Texas. It has all of that small town theme going on. The whole town shuts down on Fridays for game day. And this led to an eventual spin-off that is truly an iconic TV show. The Friday Night Lights TV show is an awesome, awesome show.
Yeah, this was a great movie. This is one of the movies that you would watch and it didn't make you want to play football because it was the opposite of most football movies. It was like it showed the grind and the wear and tear and the injuries and how the parents could act, how the coaches, all this stuff. But it was kind of the opposite of most football movies. And I saw it was interesting. Obviously, this came out after the book, and the writer of the book actually moved to Odessa, Texas for an entire year to do nothing but study the 1988 Permian Panthers team.
Is it still a series TV show?
Not anymore.
It ended, but it's a really good show. I actually rewatched it this past year from start to finish, the TV show. But when you think about Texas high school football, it's still pretty wild that a lot of your concepts that eventually make their way into college and then in the NFL start in Texas. Very innovative coaches.
They have college stadiums at the high schools, basically.
Yeah, and it's where the spread formation started. It's where the run and shoot, all of these offenses that eventually work their way up, a lot of times have their roots of an innovative high school coach in Texas.
Yeah, I've never been to Texas high school football, but it's definitely, from what I hear, the prime place to go and watch some high school football.
Yeah.
All right. So Cuba Gooding Jr. has been in a couple of football movies, right? Let's go with the one that he, maybe did some better acting. Jerry Maguire.
But you're gonna go with the other one first. Good thing you went with this first.
It took me a minute to catch on to that one. I'm a little slow tonight.
Tom Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr., Renee Zellweger. We've got Tom Cruise as as a sports agent. He gets fired because he wants to take the honest route, and he's not really fitting in. So
Yeah, he wants them to take fewer clients to be more personable.
He wants to keep the soul in it.
Yeah.
Yep. So he branches out all on his own, takes accountant with him, start his own agency, and has one player, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Rod Tidwell.
Rod Tidwell.
Show me the money.
But it's a good romantic comedy drama. I wouldn't base it too highly on football, other than the agency part of it. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, it focuses more on but this is 100% a football movie. It's all based around football.
Great movie.
Yeah, this is
a good one to watch with your spouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good movie
It
overall.
checks the rom-com and the football and it's a drama. There's some good.
Cuba dropped trowel in auditions right in front of Tom Cruise, just all on his own.
That's why he got hired?
He's like, I don't know if there was supposed to be a locker room scene where I needed to be fully.
But I'm ready.
Good
Look,
thing he didn't do that in his audition for radio.
If if you're that confident, I mean, good for you. But I did find an interesting thing. I don't even want to say this after that. The little kid in the movie, Jonathan Lipnicki.
He was a cute little
He was a cute kid in it, but he has the famous line, the human head weighs 8 pounds. And that actually, the director said that he just came on set one day and was telling everybody this. It wasn't even in the script, but he was telling everyone this fact that he learned. He was like, this is hilarious. We have to put this in the movie. So good. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a late night watch after you put the kids to bed.
Let's go one more round. We have enough ammo.
You
for
get one more fifth one, right?
He started, so this will be our last round. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I get one. I have one more.
Let's go one more round. I got an under the radar one that I'm hoping holds up. I'm surprised no one.
So Renee Zellweger was in another football movie.
She was.
Also with George Clooney and John Krasinski, Leatherheads. This takes football back to its early stages. I have not seen this movie in forever, so I'm going to read what it's about.
They don't have face masks.
I got back in 1925.
It's a pro football player convinces this college football superstar to play for his team, and the league is going under. This is way back there where obviously Leatherhead's wearing leather helmets and everything, but he's basically trying to get Krasinski to join this team to try and help boost the league. Mm-hmm. And they butt heads. George Clooney's the old guy, Krasinski's the young guy.
It's like a football version of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, that's a great movie actually. Leatherheads.
Fun watch.
Yeah.
All right, I got to do it. There's 2 here that I want. I see you have one of them on there, so I'm going to take this other one. I got to go Invincible.
Yeah.
The Vince Papale story. The Philadelphia Eagles are so bad. We talked about replacement players earlier.
I liked it. I know it got some flack,
movie.
but I like this movie a lot.
You've got the point of view of, again, we talked about the camera point of view when he's returning kicks. You've got a bartender, diehard Eagles fan, likes to play street football with his buddies in the neighborhood against the other neighborhood's bar. The Eagles decide to hold a tryout. Dick Vermeil comes in. Team is so bad, has an open tryout, and this guy ends up making the team, works his way up. He's one of those guys that in the beginning, a little bit like Rudy actually, where the established pros are pissed off at him because he's working so hard and he's making them look bad, and they're like, hey, take it easy, guy. And he doesn't. He's got an on and an off switch. There's no toggle with this guy's energy and his hustle and his grit. But Mark Wahlberg. This is a great movie.
Yeah, I like this movie. I thought the storyline was good. From being the bartender, his buddies at the bar that really do believe in him. They're the only ones that believe in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an overall good.
It's got such a 70s feel to it too. This movie, the way they dress and the camaraderie amongst the friends that are
there. And
there.
Vince Papale, if you don't know, go and look him up. He really looked like a 70s football player back in the day. And they kind of portray him as a receiver in the movie. he only ever had one catch in the NFL, but he was like a
Special teams
special
captain.
teamer, like the captain, special teams captain. He was actually a really good special teamer. But he had one catch in his career, a 15-yard catch in 1977. That pass came from Roman Gabriel, and it was the final pass Roman Gabriel ever threw in the NFL.
Wow.
Interesting.
Stat of the day. Sorry, Dan
All right.
Patrick.
Jimmy, wrap us up with the final pick before we hit a few honorable
All right,
mentions.
this is one.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a fun movie. Stars The Rock and
Yes.
Exhibit, and this is called Gridiron Gang.
Ice Cube. Right?
I just listened to Paparazzi by Exhibit during my workout
Such
today.
a good song. This is basically The Rock is a counselor at a juvenile detention center, and they want to start a football team to kind of bring camaraderie, teach the kids, how to follow rules and all that type of stuff. Exhibit joins as the assistant coach, and
Another one based on a true story.
yeah, and these kids, take it for granted. They, although The Rock and Exhibit are trying to help them out, they're kind of messing around. They're not taking it serious, and The Rock gets serious, and basically gives them a speech telling them like you can do whatever you want, but if you want to succeed in life, you have to do something, and
Speech
this is how he
started-
teaches them.
He started the speech. Can you smell what the
He gave the people's eyebrow.
The Rock's in a couple football movies. Wasn't he like, he's in another one where his daughter, he's like on a football team and his daughter, it's like a Disney type of movie.
I don't
Not
know.
the Tooth Fairy, but it's
Fairy?
but it's a similar type, setup.
Have you guys ever seen The Home Team with Kevin James?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
So people were like, "Oh, it was bad." I watched it. I thought this was a hilarious movie. I thought the kids in it were funny because it's a true story, based on a true story. But anyway, check that out. Home
We
Team.
we also got to mention a few honorable mentions. Got to mention The Blind Side. Sandra
yeah.
Bullock, Tim McGraw, the Michael
yeah.
Orr story. And it sounds like afterwards maybe some controversy.
Yeah,
about
the movie
what
doesn't
really-
hit the same after hearing all the
Yeah.
controversy, but
Also have a movie that I actually really liked was Draft Day with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
He's the GM of the Browns, and he's going against the grain because everyone wants him to take this quarterback, but he really does his homework, and he figures out like the guy's teammates don't really like him that much, and he ends up taking, I think it's a linebacker or someone that he ends up taking with the first pick. But that one's kind of a cool movie that shows you the behind the scenes of,
it's a whole 2-hour movie basically trying to do one draft pick.
we've got
the comebacks. You ever see that one?
That was a spoof on all the
It was a
football
spoof
movies.
on all the football.
Yeah, it had
I don't think I
what's
saw
his
it.
name? The guy with the bald head. David Koechner, maybe.
Yeah, he's from Anchorman.
Yes, the guy.
sports guy.
Yeah, the sportscaster from
Yeah,
Anchorman plays the
Lambeau
coach.
Fields. That's his name in this movie. He's
It's
a terrible coach.
This is not a movie for kids. by
Worst
the
coach
way.
in history of college football.
Got to mention Brian's song, the real life story about Brian Pickle. I remember watching this with Dad when we were younger.
I've seen
Brad.
it
I
one
think-
time.
Is it Gail Sayers? I think
Gail
is his best
Sayers.
friend.
I just asked my dad about this.
It'll
'cause
tug at your heartstrings. This one.
I don't remember ever getting I think I was too young to even really
Yeah.
get it, but yes, this apparently made a lot of grown men cry.
Another one that will tug at your heartstrings: Matthew McConaughey and We Are Marshall.
Oh yeah.
Talking about the
Yeah.
rebuilding of that football team after the plane crash killed the members of
I think they're on their way to play East Carolina University. When
Really?
the plane crashed.
Yeah.
Take this one back to silent film, The Freshman.
I don't
This
know
has
that
got
one.
Charlie Chapman in it. It's like slapstick silent film humor.
There's also
I can't do silent films, but
there's also a
Sad thing is
Chaplin.
I've actually seen it.
There's also
really?
a football movie. As I was doing research, I didn't put it on my list because I haven't seen it yet. But Tom Cruise is like a high school football star early in his career.
oh yeah,
in
called
a movie that I
All the
never,
right moves.
yeah,
Yes.
I never saw it. But
That was a popular
I want
movie
to
at
put
the
that
time.
one on the list. So let us know who we missed. Let us know who you have as maybe your top 3.
Yeah.
And then, stay tuned this month, guys. Like I said, we've got next week. It's getting close to back to school time, so we've got like a nostalgic 90s, early 2000s back to school theme.
What kind of Trapper Keeper did you have?
We're going to be taking
man.
you through our
We'll talk about it.
our wish list for back to school, like what was on that wish list, and what, like, at the end of the summer, as summer's wrapping up, what your ideal day looked like. what kind of food you get and what kind of snack you get and what are you going to do for the day.
You remember it clearly. You were like, oh gosh, school is starting. I have 1 week left, and you tried to get the most out of you could.
Yeah,
that
that Huffy got some extra miles on it that week.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, until next time, guys. Peace.